Hello. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to retrieve a policy document from Hartford Insurance's website. First, we're going to need to go log on to Hartford's website, which as you can see here is we're going to type in ebc.thehartford. This can be found on our other website, Street Smart Password. You can find the company's password and the website address for each site along with the username. So you're going to log on to ebc.thehartford. You're going to be brought to this screen here. As you can see, I already saved my user ID. I'm going to enter my password in. It's right here. I'm going to hit login. After I'm logged in, I'm going to search for the policy I'm looking for. In this case, you may have a policy number in front of you. I don't, so I'm going to search for one out of just pure reference. So let's say Brian Bocari. Here we go. As you can see, policy number is here. I'm going to copy this policy number. Control C after I highlighted it. In your case, you may already have a policy number you can enter in, so you could skip that step. And click search. Now, if it's an auto insurance policy, you always want to remember that you need to send them the hard copy ID cards. We can email them the policy with the ID cards, but it's very important that we send them the hard copy ID cards. The ID card is usually found at the end of the policy document that's mailed to you. If it is a workers' compensation policy, it is very important that we send them the workers' compensation notices in the mail. We can email them the policy with the workers' compensation notices, but it's our job to send the workers' compensation notices to them after we email the policy to them. Now, the same can be said for any insurance company that we represent. That's Hartford, Travelers, ARI, the whole nine. We always need to send out the ID card and the workers' compensation notices, the hard copy on the watermark paper. So now that that's out of the way, we're going to click the policy number and we're going to click View. We're going to click this icon here, click View. Once this loads, it gives us all 52 pages. You can scroll through it. The ID card should be at the very, very end if it loads. One of these pages here. But either way, once it loads back up, we're going to save this policy to our desktop. So notice how when I move my mouse around, this icon comes up here. We're going to click the Save icon, which is right here. We're going to click Save. Let me get out of this. The desktop. So now as you can see here with the Hartford, when you open up multiple tabs, there's more tabs open here. So let's just X out of this tab because we don't need that anymore after we saved it. And you can have the document here. Here we go. So let's pull up Brian's email back into AMS 360. You can make this a little bigger. Here I can click his name. And once I click his name, it's going to bring up a second tab for my Microsoft Outlook. Okay. And let's take a look here. We're going to drag this in here. So we just dragged the policy into the email, and we're going to address the insured. It's Brian Bocari. And it's going to be auto policy. We use our signature here. In this case, it's going to be the policy signature. And if you do read it, just tell them that we're going to, if they want a paper copy, you can send it to them. We then hit the send icon, and that sends them the policy. In this case with Hartford or any other company that downloads, we don't need to scan the policy into our agency managed system. We're just going to click New Activity. And on this tab, we're just going to highlight that we did send out the policy. So it's P. You can hit P on your keyboard and bring up the policy. You could leave it unspecified. If it's red, it needs to be addressed. In this case, action needs to be pointed out. You always need to enter the action as to what you did on this transaction. Date and time, AMS 360 will already take care of that. Make sure you have the right policy number. In this case, there's only one policy in this file. Then you enter the description. So it's going to be E2CU. That means email to customer. And we're emailing them the policy. So there we go. Save and close. And that should do it. And you can get rid of the policy. You can throw it in the recycling bin. That's fine. And that's it.